Welcome to Wealth Wagon. We're back to help you take control of your finances. Let's start with a quick stat that might shock you. If you've got at least $400 saved for an emergency, congratulations. You're already doing better than 37% of Americans. Yep, you heard that right. That's from a recent Federal Reserve study, but here's the deal. Being broke isn't just about not having enough money, it's about patterns and decisions. So today we're breaking down why you're still broke and, more importantly, how to fix it. Grab a notepad or just promise yourself you'll start making changes after watching. But before we get started, remember to hit that subscribe button. Let's move out. No clear financial goals. Let's start with the big one. Not having clear financial goals. How can you win the money game if you don't even know what winning looks like? If you're just getting by without a plan, you're not aiming for anything. And if you're not aiming, you're not growing. So here's the fixed set SMART goals. That's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Instead of saying, I want to save money, say, I want to save $5,000 for a vacation by next summer, or I'll pay off my credit card debt in 18 months. Clear goals give you a target, and targets give you focus, action. Step 1. After this video, write down one financial goal and the exact date you want to achieve it by. No emergency fund. Life happens, cars break down, medical bills show up, or your laptop decides to quit right before a big deadline. But here's the problem. 37% of Americans still don't have $400 set aside for these moments. Building an emergency fund isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. When you don't have an emergency fund, even small setbacks can derail your finances, forcing you into high-interest debt. Start small if you have to. Save $10 a week. Even tiny steps add up over time. Action step 2. Open a separate savings account today and start auto-depositing even a small amount, $20, $50, whatever works for you. Hit that like button if you're ready to start building your emergency fund today. No budget equals no clue. Ever look at your bank account and wonder, where did all my money go? That's what happens when you don't budget. Budgeting isn't sexy, but it's essential. Without tracking your income and expenses, you're flying blind. Did you know that only 41% of Americans stick to a budget? No wonder money mysteriously disappears before payday. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about clarity. When you track your income and expenses, you take control of your money instead of letting it control you. Action step 3. Use a budgeting app like Mint, YNAB, or even Google Sheets to track where your money goes. Or go old school, pen, paper, and a calculator. Once you're aware of your spending habits, you'll find areas to cut back, like those $10 lattes or artisan coconut waters. Living for today, forgetting tomorrow, I get it. You want to enjoy life now. Who wants to save for retirement when you're still in your 20s or 30s, right? But here's the thing, if you spend every dollar today, you're robbing your future self. The key is balance. You don't need to live like a monk, but you do need to set aside a little for future you. Invest in your future self by putting even $50 to $100 a month into a retirement fund. Thanks to compound interest, that small amount could grow to over $100,000 in 30 years. Who says your future self can't enjoy life too? Trust me, future, you will thank you. Action step for living for today. Start with just 10% of your paycheck going into a retirement account or an investment fund. Let's talk about habits. Smoking, daily coffee runs, and eating out can add up fast. For example, a pack-a-day smoker spends over $200 a month. Multiply that by 12 months and that's $2,400 a year. Imagine putting that into savings or investments instead. Here's a challenge. For the next 30 days, track every dollar you spend on extras like dining out or subscriptions. You might be shocked at how much you can save by cutting back. Try this action step. Identify one expensive habit to cut back on this month and redirect that money into savings or investments. If you're up for the 30-day challenge, type "challenge accepted" in the comments. Bad debt. Not all debt is bad, but most of the debt people carry, credit cards, payday loans, is downright toxic. If you're financing things like vacations, new clothes, or a car you can't afford, you're setting yourself back. Good debt, like a mortgage or education loans, helps you build wealth. Bad debt keeps you stuck. Action step 6. List all your debts and their interest rates. Start tackling the ones with the highest rates first using the snowball or avalanche method. Spending to impress others. Dave Ramsey says it best. We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like. Social media only makes it worse, with everyone flexing their latest must-have gadget or vacation. Here's the hard truth. Most people don't care about the stuff you're buying. And if they do, is their opinion really worth going broke for? So if you're up for it, unfollow accounts that tempt you to overspend. And remember, true wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about having financial freedom. Next time you're tempted to splurge, ask yourself, am I buying this because I want it? Or because I want to impress someone else? Not paying yourself first. Here's a secret. Wealthy people pay themselves first. Before the bills, before the fun stuff, they invest a portion of their paycheck. It's called automation, and it's how you build wealth without even thinking about it. Start small, 10%, 5%, or even 2%. The key is consistency. Think of it as building your freedom fund, a stash of money that gives you choices and peace of mind. And finally, try this action step. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your investment or savings account every payday. And there you have it. 8 reasons why you might still be broke, and more importantly, how to fix it. Remember, small changes lead to big results over time. You don't have to be perfect. Just start where you are and commit to improving. If this video was helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more tips on money, personal finance, and investing. Let's make your financial future brighter together. And hey, drop a comment below with one change you're committing to today. Let's build that financial future together. See you in the next video.